Me famura, una kushe una kabo. Days na una baba. DEEMAA. Me famura don't take small. We will not do normal thing. Boku things them it don't happen. We get for remote partner. Boku things them. You know, where we say we did for SLPP, we did for President Bio for re-elect them. We mean that we know the back like dog. We not get teeth. Now make we buy with ticket to go na salon, we go register massively to make sure we re-elect President Dr. Bio. So but things and there what we don't analyze, we don't put in place, what we're ready to bring account for una understand what the President Bio don't do and what in some the lab ships the what we also don't go, we don't see inside Mama Salon, what we get for count to una. Me fabu them. But boku things and there what una for know what we get for make una know. But this morning, we want to tell una say tomorrow, the whole team will get for a day live. Salon time, 11 o'clock. To make sure boku things that we don't pass, what we need for know. Now we make sure, now we know, now we understand. Me fambu them. Me name na DEEMAA. I don't say we don't miss me. I don't say we don't miss the TGM. But there is a parable where my name say, English man say, gradually, take Mr. Sparrow to the dustbin. And I did with it Pangoso. We will say with the re-elect President Bio, we boku. So boku are lapses and things that we will not say ain't no better. What we see with the count and for that we don't understand. But this morning, about this Philip Kanu business here, you know, man like me, I be don't listen boku thing, the all man they analyze them, do they forgive some this, that. But anybody who wants to jeopardize His Excellency retired Brigadier Julius Madabio, a flagship program, a program where it don't come with it don't make salon today. It don't go on the map. The island of Africa, where it don't lost before under President Bio, people that they pass here, anybody who want to joke with them, to undermine them, to come with something what will divide the nation, we not tolerate with them. TGM. Now I make a get message from Kamara Kamara, you know, I just want to remote small panel. Other things then, I will not go no tomorrow. But this now una bobo. DEEMAA. There's SLPP bobo. Kamara, welcome to the program.
The 28th October 2022, me family them agreed to all in the name of peace. And me family them the MARGAI saga continue. And I don't promise una today say I get for bring come another edition today on the MARGAI saga. Before I go deep into my message, I get message for Mr. President. But make agree to all first. Now don't forget. I'm agreed to all in the name of peace. Me na Kamara from the Green Movement. Mr. President. People then they where you don't get position or where you don't appoint like Philip John Kanu na Maga University, they can use your name that they abuse other people them. They can use your name that they intimidate people them. They can use your name that they misuse your name. And that your name, we will vote for you. We know let that your name get stained. Now, it make we don't be done the investigation. We don't investigate. We don't get boku stories then of how Maga University don't undermine the new direction government and don't undermine the flagship. When are the free and quality education? You flagship na education. You flagship na be education, and that education day you don't try. The whole world don't give you credit for that. But Mr. President, that education, Maga University, that education day they don't undermine that day, and not to no other person undermine that. Now the person where you be see, you say they don't disgrace her, you say they don't molest them, you say you they can't add glory to them, you they pull up a shame, you they pull up a molest. Now, in be don't turn, it they undermine your government, it they undermine your flagship when are the free and quality education. But good thing don't happen at Maga University. Where you need for know, but they not be they tell you that they lie for you, that they intimidate people them. Whether they intimidate the lecturers then they afraid they no say the person where they intimidate them when at the principal now your best friend. So waiting now they do, they use that you name them for undermine you. They use that you name them for intimidate you people them. We vote for you. We see so. It not be ever vote for you because he not been believe in you. It not be ever vote for you because he not been believe in your dream. But when you come, you say you get clean heart for everybody. Then go lie for you. Then deceive you. Say now for because in a be SLPP make them pull another university, not because in a be SLPP they pull and they because it will do bad by a meeting. Now the reason that way they be pull another university for. So Mr. President, do you have them messages there where we send? How normal you they listing them? Go they act on them? The last one we send, I know say you be listing them. And this one again, you get for listing them. The Maga University, Mr. President, the shameful thing we don't happen, or the fearful thing we don't happen, or the sorryful thing we happen, now we accident lecturers and then this year, with the snap that they protest. And we all know what in protest don't do in this country. We just come up and protest trouble. You know, even done it. August 10, people that come up for protest, then kill police them. But who people lost their life, property then lost. Then burn government vehicles them. So we protest, whether be it peaceful or violence protest, we no want protest. Anything where they make people that vex, say they protest, we no want in this country again. Then lecturers then we be up whether they protest. It's too sorrowful. Now intelligent people, the educated people them. One great man can sit down and they intimidate them, they incite them, they abuse them, they molest them, they use your name. Mr. President, you and your government wanna first step into this thing. Your flagship when at the free and quality education. As long as Maga University is concerned, it's nothing to write home about. It's nothing to write home about. I repeat it. Because waiting they happen at Maga University, not to think that way you been they expect. And we all know been they expect, say, the person where they do this act, the person where they undermine this government, we all know be they expect if they do such thing. Mr. President, the power where you give some people them, they don't use and pass you your power self. Things that they way can happen. We you support us them with the vex. We say you know they take action. We say you too slow. We say you too dull. You know, we get the way we they feel. You they say let we left everything for let all man live in peace. But how on earth? Just because you're not a university principal, look the recent thing will happen, allegation upon allegation. On your colleague lecturers them, just the situation, take phone, they call a police station, they arrest people, they go put people in a cell. No evidence, no witness, nothing at all. Let people they didn't accept it. They call again. They say una freedom, they free them. Yeah, people they don't powerful in this country. Oh. Jesus Christ, President Bio in a President Bio, you not ever do that. Now you know what they do? Because they don't afraid, because God don't come up there himself. They don't can't tell you exactly what he make it intimidate people there. Now they pass stage manage a statements and witness them for go give evidence against Mr. Kamara. But that one day with the wait. That one day with the wait. And we ready for that one day. We don't set for that. Now we all get this country. Nobody not for intimidate sports in Aya. That Maga University, where President Bio go spend that money there. Now for all Saloma. You know go there, you they preach tribalism. You know go there, you they look other people there's bad eye. You know what candidate can't give you position. They use the position as a position of vengeance. You say they turn again all man will be there. Now that university where they be pulling there. The same qualification where you get, other people then get out, even more than you. But you don't use that your office for intimidate people then. Look the kind of lecturers the way you don't sack. Some people then, because you cover yourself with the umbrella of President Bio in name, they're afraid not to be sacked, then they resign. They resign with Watana the Yai. They like today, Maga University is nothing to write home about. And they tell you, Mr. President, now we they come with the information then, we don't investigate. And this Maga University, now by departments, we get for tell you how things they go on there. If you not put your foot down and know what you they do, all your efforts in education will go in vain. We know exactly what we make, what teachers they be they demand, the high demand them. We know who that be they be and that we know the authors them. We know who that be they be and that. Mr. President, now you are the address P. Please, sir, put your foot down. The intimidation at Maga University on lecturers them, students them, it's too much. The disgrace too much, the molest too much. Whether Monday they ready for talk to lecturers them, it's not the even think. Whether students then they or now before they come to start them, if they talk to them, the kind of way when you self you are the president, when you get in that position, you don't ever talk to people in that kind of way. Ebo, how people that are powerful now in this country? How people that they misuse power in this country? Mr. President, enough for Biso. Enough for Biso. And I get for can't talk. But the public health department na Maga University. But before I go deep into that, where I dedicate one music to somebody, hey, there is a many parable which say, Jiba gakui hui jira. Bele la te umbe bloko beme, ke gakui tabe mia. They say you go catch crab na water side for go eat am. If the crab eats you, that one day it painful. And they can't sing one music for their lecturers them where they don't intimidate, where they don't drive them, where some them they don't resign. With Watana they not be feel for resign, they don't retire almost. Why? That they look the man they tell they say in anything he talk. Na never got because he get President Bio in backing. So the lecturers they're afraid, Mr. President, for meets you. Then they're afraid. But today, we will there for tell them. Anyway, I dedicate one music to honor the lecturers them. But the person they we I want late this music here so they go for. Now Mr. Prince Lamin Boyma. Mr. Prince Lamin Boyma. Oh God, before I did talk, but the public health department make I give this music where they play for you. I want cry for you. You go catch crab na water side for eat and the crab it don't eat you. Maga University. If you want to get position, not to by qualification. Not by qualification, now by usage. How no more you humble to the power, the most powerful power, the owner of Maga University, the one way be saying a legacy na left the left and for her. How no more you the humble to her, you the label committee, not to by qualification, but I play this music. Then I can't tell you more about the public health department. Let Mr. President know say. Maga University is nothing to write home about as it stands now. Yes. The one that we did, the honest one that we did, they all afraid, all man they inside in shell. The one that no more, we they do something free. Now the one that we be see, then a labor committee. The power in picking them. The power in BOBOR them. Not of how you qualify, now how you connect to Mr. Principal. The most powerful man in the whole world. How no more you connect to him? Now so you dey get position. You dey see that they take somebody when a bachelor degree gets, they make a head of department. Panta people them we get master's degree, double master's, PhD. First degree, they make a head of department. They control people them. Why? Now they play the buying game. But you know what? That bag in one I don't set. That witness one I don't provide. For by Mr. Gamanga, a issue. Believe in me, who's on a daughter on a left hand. This music they go to you, Mr. Prince Lamin Boyma. I swear.
Yeah, let me make a go before. Yeah, the man say before they left for Puebla another place, they in they go before he resign. When in time not reach say for resign. Watana Iyai. Go drag before ya, Mr. Prince Lamin. Go drag before. Mr. Boyman, Prince Lamin Boyman, go drag. Then go they love to you, that they go undermine you, that they KONGOSA you. Okay, let me hold on this first. Let me hold on this first. I dedicate that Sunday to all the lecturers, them where they don't intimidate, where they don't victimize, where they don't molest, where they don't kick out. When a people them will be just suffer for that university, they let today that public health department where we been they go under. Maybe they do very well. Why are they talk about the public health department? Mr. President, this is not a dangerous thing. Minister of Education, anti-corruption, do ya? People them where they go learn how for deal with life. They get for come out na that college day. They begin give people picking the injection. They begin take care of sick man then. As I they talk to you now, no lecturer not in that department we study public health. None. Even the head of the department, na mathematics and physics, na he study. Then they go take academic and public health head of department. Then they put bed inside square bed inside round hole. Big square bed, double bed back hole, and then they take they put her inside round hole. Mr. President, we dey talk this because of your flagship. We dey talk this because of the benefit and the profit we dey get under your government and inside the free and quality education. Mr. President, that public health department, it not been there na MARGAI. Now somebody suffer. That na Prince Lamin Boyma. Now he suffer. Now him be the get a lecturers them. If they go na the other university them for let they can form that public health day. They let today. If you go na public health department, no lecturer not they under, not even one we study public health. And the one where they put there, a qualification is afraid. Anybody where they send it intimidate you. Where you know say you qualify pass and believe in me, you know they work there. And in now, now the power in Buzo, now they do everything for the power. Maga University, Mr. President, believe in me. Philip John Canway appointed now a big mistake, now a big scandal for you. Now a big scandal for you, let's tell you.
Some of you will give you message, you not care how you get for think. Somebody called me, they threaten me. And for don't play a voice and this me message, but I know they do one because we know they encourage foolish now. So we know they encourage no nonsense and this we program. If not to that, I'll be for don't play in voice. But one question where he asked me, I not answer him because me, Kamara Kamara, I know they talk to posse, I they talk to people them. I know they address community, I they address nation. Me family them. People then they now where they don't plant them na social media for propagate for this man. We don't preach naked tribalism, cause a whole tribe. Tell them say they know they tribal them before. Hey, they say we draw rope. Rope they draw bush. And with something common a bush they charm you. We don't get that order with informations, then with investigations, then. Hey, we get forward departments to by departments. Gonna book fees. Right now, public health department, there's nothing to write home about. Few months, September, 3 lecturers then, now they sack from that public health department. Why? The man where they head the department. Now, Prince Lamin Boyma, now in Brianka inside. That time they said they not get not even get in the grades. Now in Brianka. Because that time they look for lecturers. They say, can't go, they manage now. We see come. Well, just let the music say. They say, God help me. They want for point me. It just kind of undermine the mind. It be the boost of friend. I don't tell you, say, Yanda, they not give you promotion based on your qualification. No, that they give you promotion based on your connection and how no more you label it. Because Mr. Principal being avengers he come for. He said that we don't pull on it. And I say they sack people them. Maga University, they don't sack people, then they pass all the university. Maga University, people they don't resign, they pass all the university. Mr. President, you and your government, Minister of Higher Education, when I don't ask what will happen, or when I feel say with the general public no know what will happen, or when I want pass with the talk well, if we want for the area from the general public, we not get for the area. Because we get the story there. We know exactly what they happen there. So we not get for shame, we not get for afraid. We get for the prayer come out to una. How somebody go to study public health, the head of department, na maths, na go study physics. They not get one lecturer there, we study public health. When they come out tomorrow, they can begin to kill people picking them. Give the injection. We not to in. You see, when they send them on the other side, they go disgrace with country. But all the effort with presidents, in government, they put for education. Other people then they with the president believe them, then they no more for undermine the system. That they say that they keep them there. Believe in me, hey, we go for this and this Jala University, Maga University business. Say until we see say the right thing happen. Until we see say now the right thing don't happen. Now that's go make some of we keep quiet. You go the vet. He said, Kamara, not for put more day, enough for do so. But believe in me, if you said they take advantage on you tomorrow, now so I go put more day. Ebo. Look the kind of people that will be kidnapped, they don't demonstrate. Look the kind of people them. Look how they don't intimidate people them, sack people them. They know they give them the benefits. Now, another news don't reach now with table. For say tomorrow, the Minister for Higher Education, they go there. Hey, Mr. Minister, do you where you go there not to pay all that CO? The people the way they don't sack, let them give them the end of service benefits. The one the way they forgive leave allowance, let them give them the leave allowance. Then people are people that way get family. Now intelligent people, they're not educated people. Them. Let them not treat them so. Now make a be talk to president. You now one vote, he vote for himself. Maybe when they talk to you now, so now one vote, I vote for you for president. And some of them people, that all them people the way that they intimidate. Now way they know say now SLPP people there. And just the cow Filipino talk say now mandated. Now it make it intimidate them. If you not to mandate, but you not SLPP, they support it, they intimidate them. The few ones that we don't left there, with them genuine, They all don't afraid. Lecturers then they afraid. Students then they afraid. How angry month a man go powerful so? They as a government, when I sit down, when they watch, when they entertain that, when they encourage somebody where they undermine on a government, when they encourage somebody where they undermine on a flagship, then when they expect we for keep quiet. We will not they keep quiet too. We know they keep quiet. You will be ask me if na me girl picky they be sleep with so then lecturers they sleep with if I go gladly. No evidence no day for say then lecturers they go to sleep with picking them. It just did that Mr. Philip Kanu don so powerful past the president said he just decided take his phone. He call police there, they go arrest people them. They go put them in a cell. Where it say you know they go give no evidence for them, it say una pull them. No statement, they pull them. Lecturers, them people that way highly educated people, intelligent people, people that will get family. Hey, Mr. Gamanga in case now we the wait. Yeah, that bag in one I don't tie, that witness one I don't make. And see, una de no more for label, eh? Una de get position not to by una qualification, but na by una connection. Na Gamanga in case now we the wait now. Nobody not get mind sleep with me, Pikiso. How you say? If na me pikin that be sleep with, if me go gladdy, I not go gladdy. But if na you papa with John Hindo very Sandy, with the intimidates, with the sack, you go gladdy. If na you papa with Alfred Joseph Conte, you go gladdy. If na you mama with Madame Massey, Bondo, you go gladdy. If na you papa with or na you uncle with Mr. Mali, Jeff Momo, you go gladdy. Or Jonathan Major, you go gladdy. Hey, you no go gladdy. Look the kind time when Madam Jenny Boma Kamara they take yonder. Look the kind time when they don't take they just they sack them. They're not they give them the end of time benefit. Lecturers then go snap. Sorry for one, they get the people the way they get for take care of. Then they protest. It's sorry, say sorry. President Bill, this na slap na your face for your government. We say a lecturers, when you flagship na education, when lecturers they snap, they protest. Nobody no can for rescue them. But God they with them. God play for them. But they can't see ya, not for happen. A whole Reverend Dr. Jomoiba. When I see that man, I want cry. Why would they treat them people that so? Mr. President, which power you don't give Philip John Kanu for treat people that so? Why you they sit down people that they use your name for intimidate people that? If you don't know when this thing happen, I know any audio I send you can listen. So do ya when you listen on this, do ya act on it? That they can intimidate people that through your name. And not to so we sabi you. We sabi you as a man of peace. We sabi you as father of this nation. Mr. President, this thing you for put stop to it. You for put stop to this. The intimidation too much. It's too much. They molest too much. Per educated people them. People them with society they look up to. Where you want to be lecturer now na university, Maga University, not by qualification, but by connection. It happen for the happen so. They're the flagship with education. All preaching don't turn upside down at Maga University. All people fall apart. So they laugh to you now that they undermine your government. You believe them. Let me make a go. Do ya wanna give them the end of time benefits? Let them go before ya. Una treat them so no more. Una know say na people that were highly educated. Na people that were society they look up to. Una give them the end of time benefits. The one that way we wanna forgive them leave allowance. Una give them. Yes. And they undermine the government. Then they undermine the government in flagship. Do that then. Under your nose. If APC head you, now people that way you don't appoint, now they don't open the mouth for them. So hypocrites, parasites them. Then they which them company that they know say them people that they own are people that way responsible. They get their own family, they wanna hold them money them. Wanna they intimidate them. The few ones then way they afraid. Now so be the see boku block park yonder. How that block they go, how that block no go, but down there. Now another school of thought for another edition. Then block them. We get for talk on them. And we they talk to anti-corruption. We they talk to the Minister of Higher Education. Do ya wanna go check now the public health department? Wanna check from up to down. Let wanna ask for the qualification them. Before people that come under tomorrow, they go begin kill people that picking them. Wanna check who that qualify for be lecturer na public health department. Hey, Ebo, now how you label it? How you connect with PA? Enough fine, no. This not fine. Enough fine, enough the one good picking. Enough fine for this nation. Enough fine for we education. I will tap the Maga University in Sagaso because now boku investigation we don't do. We get for tell una department to department. Tomorrow again, I get for government small pan the public health department. Then we jump to another department. Let Mr. President and in government no say, but who strike them? We teachers they be the strike. The authors them God don't begin pull them, incite people them because of their tribe. Let Timinima not get right, or Mendema not get right, or Susuma not get right. Why wanna they do that here? La left aside. My second edition, me family them. They don't begin imports KONGOSA from APC to SLPP. But they will be disappointed. Now, people that they KONGOSA, that they import KONGOSA from APC to SLPP. But if una can remember me, audio way I do this month here, the 25th, I talk say the mistakes them we been do as a party, we not go do again. I been named 3 mistakes them. One of the mistake is I say we not go ever left Sidon again. Somebody can separate we. Well now, the technical APC they play that they import KONGOSA now from APC that they counter inside SLPP. Do ya una KONGOSA and una hala una get na una party later update. Una no bring come to we. Wait to make a the robot pan this KONGOSA talk. Now the way I don't see where it don't take the people their attention. Audio they go run all over on social media. They say Jude Jallo, the vice president, they undermine president's view. And this audio here, this talk here, now APC they no more they talk. They say because Jude Jallo, and Chernomajuba, they talk. No, we know they do that kind of politics. We know they do politics say na do end or die or na badat. Jude Jallo get right for talk to Chernomajuba. Chernomajuba na in boss with Jude Jallo. Jude Jallo na the number 2 man at this country. Me when they talk to you, get right for talk to Jude Jallo. Even if na APC you dey na any other political party, Jude Jallo na the vice president of this country. So una when they export that KONGOSA from APC, they bring them inside SLPP. We not like that. We know they pan KONGOSA. Now, from the beginning, we be tell una say, we not get fuller boy. If una not believe una yon fuller, una get. We be don't tell una say, we not get fuller boy na fuller man we get. And we on fuller man immature. Not a fuller boy we get. Yeah? If una they attack Chernomajuba, say na in the undermine una party, we not get problem with that. It has nothing to do with us. And not with problem, not with business. But that una KONGOSA, una the exports, una the imports inside the SLPP, we no want them. And when I don't be disappointed, una get beaucoup thing for do, una not do not see it. All una know, na for can begin the KONGOSA. Now for can begin the tell we say, Jude Jallo the undermine president. Ebo una not the gladi. If Jude Jallo undermine president, be your fall. Not all the time una they win. If really una believe, we not mix pan KONGOSA, we do a big. That una KONGOSA, una de Canada, una party, una no bring come to we. Una no bring come to we. We not get full boy, na full man we get. And we on full man, immature. We know they do politics, but that politics for say, Jude Jallo no get right for talk to any APC man. No, even president, you get right for talk to APC man. Look, all what they do now the APC stronghold, the so-called APC stronghold. Now that's not governance. Look the kind of people that we don't appoint. Now we no more man left John Philip Kanu, they don't disappoint presidents, view, not to their kind. APC exposing self now too much, but all waiting presidents be do for them. But we know the vex for that. We know saying that the president of this country. So Jude Jallo na the vice president for Salon. Now all man vice president. So do ya will not mix panda una KONGOSA. If una tell we say it on Jude Jallo the undermine presidents bio, it make presidents bio fall. Then now una for glady because if presidents bio fall, now una go win. Now APC SLPP no more there. But if una the panic say let presidents bio no fall, then wait till una they talk na lie. Na lie una they talk. Na so una been they do 2018. Una say let una give president bio the flag bearership and not go win. Let una get with party flag and not they win. Then una be one win. So that same spider technique. Let me give una that story. One time, Brad Spider go na one turn, he go commit crime. Now they decide say they for kill Spider. They say they for kill her. But in two ways. They say either they send them inside water or they send them inside fire. And Spider we see soon about titi gets. We see Spider open him mouth, it all born. Now he tell the people that he say when I see this me titi, say me na fire dancer. He say we family na inside fire we dey survive. So when I throw me inside fire. Now they say no, they say when the water Spider begin cry. He say do you wanna not throw me inside water? At the end, for cut long word short, we see they take Spider, they fling inside water. Now he cross the river. Now he go. So that una spider technique, we una one play. Something we una know say it get for bring benefits to una. Why una dey crumble water? Do ya una left Dr. Mohammed Jude Jallo? Una left Dr. Mohammed Jude Jallo. We no get full boy na full man we get. And la rob much more pan. This woman, SYLVIA BLYDEN. SYLVIA BLYDEN don't cost people them today, it don't molest people them. They call the electoral commission a big fool man. After all in submission, SYLVIA BLYDEN, it tell we say a big fool pass all man at this country. After in submission, now they it talk say, when I listen to SYLVIA BLYDEN in audio today, we make 092, I believe, yes. When it don't cost the electoral commissioner, it don't molest him. He said, we tell APC they say when them boycott the census, it's not fine for them. So waiting in be tell them when I listen on, it say in tell APC they say when them boycott the census, it's not fine for them. So waiting in be tell them now later say, it be not later tell them say now let them all come out, let them register for the voters registration. So now APC they all don't come out. Now SYLVIA BLYDEN say President Bio the shame now for the voters registration number because it not match with the census number. So you will know say you be APC be boycott the census, they not register. Now the one they already not be registered for census, they don't register for vote. Then you talk say the number no match. How it go match? Not to the big fool. You know big fool pass Mohammed Kone. It just there for cost big people them. Look that kind of way we be that Monday. Dr. Sylvia, in some cases, you get for be careful. We're not really expecting for the do that here. We're not really expecting for bring yourself low to that kind of level there. So I don't know, really, I don't know. Intelligent person self as he enter inside APC, it becomes somebody like a fool. SYLVIA BLYDEN, people that were not register for census, now they don't register for voters registration. They don't register now. How that number they go match? If not a big fool, you big fool no more. If big fool pass Mohammed Kone will be because that man are people that are na intelligent man, na educated man. You they call a big fool. You know the shame. You know say you na woman. Dr. Sylvia, be careful. Be careful. In some cases, you get for be careful. Let the politics not drive on some way. Huh? For married self, okay, let we talk, say, let we assume, say you married. Then we assume that you married, even though it not be so. But let we assume, say you married. You go talk to a man so, then na people with husband, na people with papa. Be careful, my dear. Then again, you talk, say, the advisors them, whether they near president bill, the advice are wrong. Not to you let advice Anes by Kuruma, it even create an office for you. A special advisor to Anes by Kuruma. How Anes by Kuruma end? How it end? How it end with country? Sylvia BLYDEN, you get for be careful. You get for be very, very mindful of what you they talk and what you they do. We can expect much from you, but always you can bring yourself to that low level. Me family them. Now, so I will take level now for today. The MAGAI University saga, they continue. And we not the lock we must. Philip John Kanu don't intimidate beaucoup lecturers in that place. So they're not to sack them, they resign. They prefer resign. And now President Bio in name it they use for intimidate people them, for incite people them. The other for intimidate them, for disgrace them, for molest them. He say he get the covering of President Bio. It called incompetent leave allowance. The end of it, service benefits. He say no they give them. Which can advantage this? Hey, this way you don't motivate this year until we see say the right thing where the government for do. You don't do it. Mina Kamara from the Green Movement, the program where DEEMAA, the great, the SLPP, BOBOR, they support in wonderful team. Alhaji Sita Jabi, the one cannot picking one SLPP, where we call the SLPP bulldozer. DJ Force, the SLPP DJ. And Madam Tenet Baka, the SLPP grassroots mama. Now, so I will take left now with this beautiful music. Do you want to then lecturers then? Where they don't well una. They say una qualify, but una not connect. Una be aya, una take this music. They say una PTI educated people there like una. That man they force una. Well, in that case, not to juju man, not to principal that they take you name, they sack you instant. La left una so una bye bye ya, una bye bye.